Beating yourself up is not very intelligent.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can stop beating yourself up and do better while enjoying the process. Let's go. In case you're new, my name is Peter, and on this channel, I share strategies and workflows for living a happier, more productive, and more conscious life. Now, if you're anything like me, personal development is really important to you. You always want to get better at everything that you do. But when you want to get better at things that you do, sometimes things go wrong. And it's possible that you'll start beating yourself up for the mistakes that you make. Failure is part of the growth process, but it's not always easy to see that in the moment. I used to beat myself up all the time when I failed. Let's say I asked a girl out, but I got rejected. I would analyze my mistakes for days and think, what could I have done differently? Or maybe I gave a speech at a speech contest and I came in third or second rather than first. I would think, oh, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? That's beating yourself up. And to be honest, I treated myself worse than I would treat anyone else. These days, I shrug such things off. When I make a mistake, I actually smile. Failing is feedback. I see it as a chance to learn and to do better next time. And you can start seeing things that way as well. But first, why do we have this urge to beat ourselves up when we make a mistake? Here's the thing. As humans, we have a need to make sense out of the world around us. We want to assign meaning to things. And to do that, we tell ourselves stories. And beating ourselves up is a way of telling ourselves a story. It's a very bad story, but it is a story nonetheless. It's bad because you're setting an arbitrary standard of success, and then when you don't meet that standard of success, you're saying, I'm not good enough, I suck, even though it was an arbitrary standard to begin with. And here's the thing, the story may be completely untrue. You may have made a mistake or failed because of circumstances that are entirely outside of your control. Now, what if you could tell yourself a better story about the same set of facts, about the same set of events? What story can we tell ourselves about the same events that generates better results and has us feeling better, meaning generates better emotions? Now here's one story you can try. Imagine that your brain is a computer. It takes input, runs it through some kind of program, and produces output, just like a computer program does. A computer program, when you give it a certain set of inputs, will always generate a certain set of outputs. So if your brain is like that, then the inputs are the world, the surroundings, the circumstances. It runs it through your neural programming, through the skills that you have right now. It outputs certain things like your words and your behavior. Sometimes a specific set of inputs run through your neural programming produce a successful set of outputs and you succeed. Other times you fail. Now, if we were talking about a computer program that produced the wrong output, we wouldn't say, oh, what a stupid program. Oh, I'm gonna beat myself up. No, what you would do is you would go ahead and improve the program. You wouldn't blame the program. You would say, hey, how can I make this program better for next time? So I want you to do the same thing with your brain. Don't say, oh, I'm not good enough, I suck. Instead say, hey, how can I upgrade my neural programming to get better, smarter results next time? When you look at things through this frame, you see that you couldn't have done anything differently. There was a certain set of inputs that ran through your neural programming and produced a certain set of outputs. That's all that could have happened. The only thing that you can do is get better next time. But in the meantime, there's no sense in beating yourself up or wondering what you could have done differently because you couldn't have done anything differently. You can safely let go of those thoughts and worries and focus on next time. And here's the good news. Your brain is a learning machine. It takes new experiences, new inputs, and upgrades its programming all the time to learn new skills and to get better at things. All you gotta do is make sure that you're feeding your brain more input, and that means trying more often. Now, when you try more often, there's always the risk that you'll fail, so you'll also fail more often, but that's okay. You need these failures, these so-called mistakes that you were beating yourself up about to begin with, to do better next time. So what happens when you adopt this new frame, this new way of looking at the situation? Your self-esteem will no longer be wrapped up in your short-term results. You can actually focus on what to do better next time, on how to improve. And you can trust that you will get the results that you want eventually when your neural programming is sufficiently upgraded. And most importantly, you can finally stop beating yourself up. So what is something that you've been beating yourself up over? Can you tell yourself, hey, I couldn't have done anything else at the time, but I did learn some things that I need to improve in my neural programming. So let's focus on that. Let me know in the comments below if this video helped you think differently. And if you want me to make more videos like this one, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Hey, see you next time.